for all the doctors. These include the doctors in private and the doctors that man our government institutions. And the consultants have put their weight that the situation is untenable. They cannot cope, and this impasse must be broken. And we believe that dialogue is the best option. You can go for punishment, you can go for punitive action, but we believe that mercy must go above the law. And we believe that at this juncture, it is us who is determining the course of the history of this nation. And we believe that dialogue is the best way. If I can put it in the vernacular, my father always told me, he was a wise man. He told me that chinotaurika, chinogadzirika. And we are confident that it is at this juncture that if we can discuss the issues with clear minds, with sober minds, without putting emotions. We have had several meetings with our colleagues, junior colleagues, but these are doctors, our junior doctors, and we have said, are you prepared to come back to the negotiation table? And I will leave at this time for Dr. Bebe to just give a statement, then I will wrap this up.
Just a second. As Zimbabwe Hospital Doctors Association, our position remains the same, and we ask those in offices of power and the relevant authorities who have the power to intervene and solve the ongoing healthcare crisis should act so as early as possible. The grievances that have been raised by doctors, the junior doctors, mid-level doctors, and senior doctors are very true, and they are not an issue of debate, and we believe that if dialogue is restored and we go back to the negotiation table, a long-lasting solution can be profiled. And this is what we are praying for even today. Today we are marking day 28 of the industrial action, and the demands that have been clearly stated by doctors have not been addressed. And this is our concern, that at the end of the day, the citizens and our patients are the ones who are suffering the most. And indeed, the need for urgent attention is paramount and very important. Thank you.
All right. It is with that view that, like I have said, the junior doctors, they are willing and ready to go to the negotiating table. And I believe that that should be the way we should do as a civilized society to solve things in a way that leaves both parties in a tenable and workable solution. And we believe that as Zima, our role is to be mediator. But we want to say that Zima, all the doctors in private, all the doctors in government, stand fully behind our junior doctors. Thank you. We shall take one or two questions, burning questions. Yes.
Can you clarify to us what is exactly consulting? The senior doctors, or can you maybe clarify for us consultants in medical field?
Okay, all right. These consultants are the most senior doctors. We have specialized. At first, when you finish your first degree, which the junior doctors have done, you are a general doctor. You are supposed you can work in any field. After that, you then go and specialize for either 4 to 5 years, depending on specialty, and you become a specialist. So most of the consultants in this country are specialists. For example, I'm a specialist psychiatrist. So when I'm working at the government, I only see psychiatric patients. Other doctors will be physicians, they only see adult or pediatricians or gynecologists, neurosurgeons, and things like that. So they're quite a wide ENT, ear, nose, and throat, orthopedic surgeons, neurologists, urologists. So these are, where you focus on one single area. For you to have that specialty in that one single area, you spend another 4 to 5 years.
Okay, so they are senior doctors.
They are senior doctors and well equipped, well educated, will be able to solve. They'll be your last option when something goes wrong. So how we operate is that the junior doctors are there. Then after you finish being a junior doctor, you become a general practitioner. After you can decide not to become one, you become a specialist. And then after you've finished specialist, you become a consultant. And that's the hierarchy in terms of development. Yes?
Thank you so much. My question is to Dr. David. What was your interpretation of what Vice President Constantino Chiwenga said about your organization, and also are your demands still the same after his statements?
What we felt from the press statement from the Honorable Acting President, Dr. Chiwenga, we feel like the information that is coming from our members and through the association is not delivered as it is supposed to be. First of all, the response that we got that junior doctors are students is not true and inaccurate, in the sense that the junior doctors are doctors and they are just junior in the hierarchy, as my senior has highlighted, that we have junior doctors, mid-level doctors, and senior doctors, which are specialists. And the training itself of becoming a doctor is quite intense, in the sense that we have 2 years of preclinical studies under the University of Zimbabwe, where you'll be just reading theoretical knowledge. Then after those 2 years, we have another 3 years of clinical studies. And during that time, you do it under in hospitals. And after that, you are then given a degree by the University of Zimbabwe. So junior doctors, they have finished their studies in medicine and they have certificates to that effect, that they are now doctors and they are doing internship. And this is very important in the sense that in the country generally, in public hospitals, the junior doctors are the first healthcare providers to meet patients. And from junior doctors, we have mid-level doctors who then again provide more extensive management and comprehensive management to patients. Then from there we have specialists who are dedicated to specific fields in medicine. And this is a teamwork. And once you embarrass junior doctors, it means that continuity of healthcare has been disrupted and it's impossible to discharge quality healthcare services to patients. And again, the issue that we have around 553 our members that have been suspended is very demoralizing and disappointing, in the sense that being understaffed is actually one of our grievances, that we have very few doctors in hospitals. And by suspending 553 doctors, it's actually worsening the situation. It's not helping at all. That's why you see that today, even our seniors have decided to also make it clear that the grievances that have been raised by junior doctors, they are out of genuine and honest opinions and perspective, and it should be treated as such.
Let me also give our take on the VP's comments on this. To us, we feel that it's an opportunity to solve this impasse. He has just got into the fray, and it is important for us and one of the things that we have done, and what we are as Zima doing, is to seek audience with him to lay the facts bare on the ground. And we believe that that will happen as we continue to push for the dialogue. That will be our statement for now. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your time and coming at a very short notice. And we believe that we are here to serve our nation as doctors, and we are committed to the cause. Thank you. All right.
So the strike is still
Mashoko edu sezima ndeyekuti vana chiremba havasi kuramba mabasa. Vana chiremba vari kuti masenzero ekubasa acho hakusi kusenzeka. Ndakaona munhu adatwa operation ndotadza kumuita operation ndasenzeka. Ndakaona munhu ari kuda mapiritsi ndorega kumupa mapiritsi ndasenzeka. So not only are we fighting for kusenzera madoctor chete, but totosenzera mapatient, because zvatiri kuda kuti zviitike zvinobatsira. And what we are saying is kuti tinoda kuti tigadzirise zvinhu so that hatirambe tichingoita mastrike nemastrike. And as Zima we are committed kuti paite dialogue between the primary employer nema-junior doctors kuti vanhu vadzokere kubasa. Like mazuva manzwa vachitaura they are prepared kudzokera kubasa. Vatoripo, Zimbabwe ndo nyika yavo, and vatori ready. Nyaya iyi yakangonzi yasovwa, mangwana vanenge vatokubasa. And chedu isusu sezima is to initiate and to make sure that dialogue yaitika and kuti vanhu vakunozodzokera kubasa as soon as possible.
Ndezvipi zviri mugwaro ramabva kuverenga remaconsultants?
Okay, maconsultants vatumira gwaro ravo rekuti mamiriro ezvinhu kuma-government hospitals, especially ma-central government hospitals, haana kumira mushe. And vari kuti havakwanisi kunyatsosenza kudischarge their duties sezvavanofanira kuita kana ma-junior doctors asiko. So in short vari kuti they need ma-junior doctors kuti vadzokere kubasa, and they are urging the employer to kudzosa tsvimbo kana pachishona kuti kana mwana atadza, mwana anotadza, asi baba vanokwanisa kudzora tsvimbo. Saka patiri kuuya sezima tichiti SHB ngaidzore tsvimbo, mwana adzoke kubasa. Mwana aripo, like these are junior doctors, they are young guys, but vari kuda basa, and we are here to ensure kuti vanodzokera kubasa zvakanaka without any fear of victimization.